make more conscious decisions and also become self-aware, we're in complete control. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Miss Mookie. On my channel, I like to talk about self-love, growth, and helping people to better themselves. So if this sounds like something you've been trying to implement into your life, welcome to my community. Make sure you are definitely subscribed because we're doing a little summer series on my channel where I am talking about manifesting. So the series is called Summer Manifestation, and we are talking about the 12 universal laws to help any and everyone upgrade their life and manifest the life of their dreams. So I'm teaching you guys the laws as I learn them, literally, so that we can all become master manifestors and literally better ourselves by leveling up. So this is episode 5 where we are going to be talking about the law of cause and effect. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. The law of cause and effect states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The definition of cause is the reason or action that brings about the result. The definition of effect is the result of an action or a cause. Karma is what goes around comes back around. So the reason I gave the definition for each of those is because I want you to see how all of this correlates. Karma is, the law of cause and effect is a lot like karma. What goes around comes around. So I wanted to give you guys the definition of cause and effect so that you can see that there is an equal reaction to your actions. This law is also similar to the law of oneness, which I talked about in episode 1. But basically this law states that whatever action or choice that we make, it does affect you and everyone else. So think of that ripple effect when you put your finger in a body of water and it creates a ripple and then another ripple after that, and so on and so forth. That's how each choice that we make affects everyone, including ourselves in our lives. So I say that to say self-awareness is very important, and you want to make sure that you are practicing self-awareness, because I was reading this article and it was saying that 90%, I saw this article on LinkedIn, I forgot who had made the article or who the article was by, but the article stated that about 90% of people think that they are self-aware, and I think it was about like 20% are actually self-aware. So that says a lot. So I think that everybody could benefit from practicing self-awareness, even if it was just 5 minutes a day, 2 minutes a day. Read up on self-awareness, practice self-awareness. Ahead, this is not sponsored, but Ahead is actually a really great app to practice self-awareness. It lets you take a quiz so that you can have things, so it can figure out what things you need to work on personally. And I root for that app wholeheartedly. Like, it's so good, and I wish a lot more people had access to it. But that is really good for practicing self-awareness, and you can do it for maybe 3 to 5 minutes a day. I literally, like, each exercise is just a few minutes, so I think that's really good for people to practice. But self-awareness is important because you want to be making conscious decisions. Can't talk today, but you want to be making conscious decisions because your decisions and your actions do affect literally everyone in ways that we can't even see. But when you are self-aware, you do create a more fulfilling life for yourself. So just putting that out there. And I want to remind everyone that you can change your life no matter where you are at in your life. You can always make a change. You can always change. You can always identity switch. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, you can always change your life in the direction you want it to go. We are in control of our lives. And the more you understand that, the easier things become for you. So if you change your behavior, if you change your mindset, your life is gonna follow suit. It has no choice but to change. Because like I said before, as within, so without. So whatever is on the inside, meaning your thoughts and your feelings, it's gonna reflect on the outside as well. So if your mindset is positive, your behaviors are positive, your actions are positive, guess what? Your life is gonna be more positive. it has to follow suit. It has to. Everything is your fault, and I don't mean that in like a mean way, but success doesn't happen by accident. Failure doesn't happen by accident. There's always something that causes that. So that's why I say be conscious of your decisions, your choices, and your thoughts, because nothing is by accident. Whether we're aware of it or not, but even if you're not aware of it, it's never by accident. Nothing happens by chance. No accident. Like, everything happens for a reason. Hence it being called the law of cause and effect. Something caused this to happen. Something caused success to happen. Something caused failure to happen. Something happened. It's just determining what, but also looking at your choices and making conscious decisions. So think of a child being disciplined. When we're talking about the law of cause and effect, think of a child being disciplined. They literally did something they were not supposed to do. They knew they weren't supposed to do it. Let's say they threw a toy at the window and broke the window. I would be mad, but that's not the point right now. Say they broke the window. They knew they weren't supposed to do it. There is going to be an effect to their cause. Well, first off, they threw the toy at the window, so they broke it. So that was an effect to what they did. My point of saying all of that is there's no effect without cause. So for them to do that, there's always going to be a consequence, and that's what's going on with the law of cause and effect. There's always going to be a consequence for your action, whether it's good or bad. So the kid broke the window, they're going to be punished because you're not supposed to be throwing toys at the window. Like, so that's why I say make conscious decisions, because it's going to affect you. Whether it's good or bad, there is going to be a consequence. And like I said, be conscious of your thoughts, but even our beliefs can hinder us, because our beliefs and our thoughts lead us to it determines what type of actions we take, and that can determine how our life actually turns out. So if you do have limiting beliefs, say, oh, I can't be this because I'm a single mom, I can't do that because I'm not good enough, those are limiting beliefs that are going to hinder you and will not allow your manifestations to come to you. Now for me, I couldn't change my mindset without changing my behaviors first. So it took action first before I could actually change my mindset. My outside didn't change necessarily, but my habits did, my actions did, and then my mindset changed, and then my life followed suit. So it's important to identify your limiting beliefs. I had a journal prompt that I can share with you guys. Actually, I think it was just what are my limiting beliefs with money. You could name something certain that you're like, something specific that you're trying to manifest. You can name that when you are trying to identify your limiting beliefs. Writing and shadow work works for me because I can just literally express everything, even if it's in the back of my mind and it hasn't even been a thought for years or even ever. Like, writing it down helps me to identify and just to like bring it to the surface. So I like to write that. I wrote down what my limiting beliefs were for money and being a successful business owner, and that helped me to identify my limiting beliefs. And then after you identify your limiting beliefs, you can work on changing those, combating those with more positive beliefs, so that you can alter your own beliefs on your own, and you can start manifesting what you want, because those limiting beliefs are going to literally stop your manifestations in the track and be like, we're not ready yet. Universe, don't bring that to her. And I forgot to mention, but when I talk about the universe, it's not in a way that I'm trying to discredit God. So I don't want to offend anybody by saying the universe, but I just forgot to mention that in the beginning of the video. So this is a shorter video. Geez, was it 4 minutes? This law serves as a purpose to remind us that we are in complete control of our lives. When we do certain things, it will have a certain effect. So once we understand this and make more conscious decisions and also become self-aware, we're in complete control. There's no stopping you. Like, you can control everything just by knowing that what you do will have a reaction. So practice self-awareness, and then also just knowing that you can control your life just by learning this law, it's so exciting. Like, I'm literally jumping for joy on the inside. Like, we have control of our lives, and this is how we control it, by looking at what we do, what decisions we make, and the outcome of it. So I just wanted to put that out there. So you can have the life of your dreams. All you have to do is just become aware of what you're doing. Learn that everything has an effect, no matter what decision, no matter how big or small, it has an effect. Knowing that, you can change your life by using that law. So that is it for this video. Like I said, it is a shorter video, but I do want to thank you all for taking the time out to listen to me speak about this law of cause and effect. I will catch you guys in my next episode. Oh, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so that you can catch my next episode, where we will be talking about the law of compensation. So thank you guys again. I will see you in my next episode. Bye.